Hello, guys. 1 second, 1 second. And I will start. Okay, let's rock and roll. Hello, guys. My name is Victoria Pavlov. I'm the Photoshop artist. Welcome to my studio. How are you this morning? I know it's cold, even we are located in Atlanta. We have a super cold weather for the last few days. But we are here today. Today we will be talking about how you can retouch your product photography in Adobe Photoshop. And by the end of our stream, I will show to you some trick. I'm sure you will love it a lot. 1 second, guys. I have some problems in here. Okay. Let's do it. First of all, I will switch to my computer, just like this, to my monitor. And as you can see, I have opened Lightroom Classic because I always, if I shoot in our studio, I always should tether it to a Lightroom Classic. And here I have a few shots I did a few days ago in our studio. I was shooting for Adobe stock, and today, guys, I will show to you a few tricks. So let's take a look. First of all, I will show to you, here is my latest blog post. And why I'm showing to you this blog post, you can go, by the way, you read it after. Why I'm showing it to you, because here in my latest blog post, I displayed, described my setting for that particular session. So I had my softbox behind my subject located on a table. And I have main light in front of my subject. Yes, I had only 2 lights. Why 2 lights? You can shoot even using 1 light, but I shot with 2 lights because I was shooting high key product photography. And using this setting, 1 light on behind your subject and 1 light in front of your subject, I got this result. I will show to you this result closer in Lightroom. So as you can see, even from my blog here, I have a reflection in my bottle, in my subject. And after that, I turned my main light, which is in front of my main subject, up. You can turn it up or you can turn it on the side. And after that, I had shot of my bottle without any reflection. And now I will show to you how you can retouch your image using 2 images. So this is my first image, just like that. As you can see, simple image, nothing too special about it. But in this bottle, I have a reflection. If you like reflection, it's a reflection with attentional because your client asks you, or it's your personal preference. Nothing is wrong about it. My personal preference, I don't like to have any unwanted reflection. So I prefer to have my bottle without any reflection. And here, guys, I have my second shot when I turn my main light up. As you can see, I don't have too obvious reflection. I have a small reflection on the side. You can remove it or you can take it in your advantage. So it's up to you. Now what I will do, and by the way, you need to shoot both shots without moving your camera or without moving your subject. What you need to do, just move your main light. This is what you need to remember. So let me do this. First of all, what I will do, in Lightroom, I will switch to Develop module, and here I will enable profile correction, just like that. I will adjust my white balance. Simply, you can shoot to after just like this. And maybe, yes, I will switch lens profile to Nikon. Where is my Nikon? I'm a Nikon shooter, just like that. And after that, maybe I will move a magnetic slider slightly to the right, because I don't want to have dark side of my image in my image, just like that. And right click on your image after this, edit in Adobe Photoshop 2021, just like that. Hello, Anthony. How are you today? And just like this, Photoshop opened my first image. Now, I will be back to my Lightroom Classic library. I will click in my second image, this one, without any obvious reflection. I will switch to develop measure like I did before, enable profile correction, lens profile. I will switch to a Nikon. Also, I will switch, change white balance to after. And what I will do, I will move my magnetic slider slightly to the right, just to eliminate dark edges around our image. And after that, I will right click on my image, edit in Photoshop, just like that, 2021. And here in Photoshop, guys, we will have two images, one second image without any reflection and first image with reflection. What I will do, guys, I will show you how you can do anything in Photoshop for basically for any levels. Even if you didn't use Photoshop before, you will be able to repeat every single step I'm showing to do today. So what I will do, I will click on select menu, just like that, select all, edit, copy. I will be back to my first image without any selection, and edit, paste, just like that. Now, guys, we have two layers. We have one background layer is our first layer with reflection, and second layer is without reflection. You can for make everything easier, you can copy your image with reflection and paste it on top of your image without reflection. I didn't do this. So what I will do, I will unlock my first layer, simply click on lock icon. I will highlight my top layer and I will move this layer under my first layer. So now let me zoom in my documents for better preview for you. Now I have top layer with this reflection. What I will do, I will highlight my top layer, and at the bottom of your layers panel, we all have add a layer mask. I will click on it. I will switch to my brush tool. You can use any brush tool you're more comfortable with. Hello, Renee. How are you this morning? Any brush you're more comfortable with. I prefer to have my brush with a soft edges, with black color. I will increase size of my brush, and I will paint out this reflection from top layer, just like that. Also, I will paint in here and from this layer, and just like these guys, we removed our reflection. Now what I will do, I will merge all visible layers. You can click on merge visible or flatten image, it's up to you. And now we have one image. Look at this. What I would like to do before I will crop my image, because I would like to bring my bottle, my product in focus. So anyone who will open this image on see this image online right away will see this bottle, not a white space around. If it's intentional, if you're planning to submit this image to Adobe Stock, I will recommend you to leave some white spaces around, because if anyone will buy your product, they will be able to add any text they want. Hello, hello. I'm good, Renee. So what I will do, after I eliminated my unwanted highlights, I will click on filter and I will click on camera raw filter, just like this. Let me bring my camera raw filter from my another monitor, just like that. Let me bring it down. Just like this. Now you can see everything. In Camera Raw, guys, you can do whatever you want. It's up to you. Camera Raw basically is a Lightroom. What I will do, I will increase exposure just slightly. I will increase contrast. Maybe I will increase a highlight. I will move shadow slider slightly to the right, just to illuminate, just make shadow more elegant. I will move my white slider slightly to the right, but I will move blacks slider slightly to the left. Why? Because increasing blacks in this particular image will help me to to add more contrast to my image. Because we are working with product photography, I prefer to increase clarity just slightly and a little bit increase texture, just like that. I'm happy with everything. What I will do, I will click OK. And now, guys, now I will switch to my move tool. In the options bar, guys, I have selected after select. I enabled after select option. After select option will help me to transform my layer without jumping to transform tool. It's a very helpful option. I cannot live without it. So what I'm doing, I'm basically cropping my image in this way. And I will click OK to accept all changes. And again, guys, if you're planning to submit your image to stock, I will recommend you to move your bottle slightly to the left or to the right, in this case, to the left. And a client who will buy your image will have all this space around to add any text he or she wants. It's important. Otherwise, it's up to your client. It's your client preferences. Now I will be back to light. Yes, I know that. Now I will be back to my Lightroom Classic, and I would like to show to you another image. I promise I will not keep you here too long today, because last time I was streaming for 1 hour. Today, I promise it will be a shorter stream. So here I have my whiskey bottle, just like that. Nothing special about this. Definitely this image needs some work. What I will do in a Lightroom, as always, enable profile correction, change lens profile to Nikon, just like that. Change white balance to after. You can change to white balance in any way you like. And I will illuminate magnetic, just like that. And after that, just like this, where is it? I will right click and I will open this image in Photoshop 2021. Yes, here, guys, we have a lot of things to do. First of all, let me zoom in my image. Here I have a reflection, which I don't like. Let me zoom in. But I can remove it. Super easy. You can remove pretty much anything in Photoshop. You can do anything you like in Photoshop. Photoshop is an amazing application. So what I will do, I will switch to patch tool. I will select this part and I will move my selection to the side, just like that. And I will do with this selection and this highlight and here. So This highlight, I will not select entire highlight in one selection. I will do part after another part. What I will do, I selected part of it and I will move my selection to the right. I will do same with this side, just like this. And I will move it to the side. And a little bit left here, just like that. And now, guys, I don't have selection. I don't have, I'm sorry, a reflection, but I have imperfection in here. How can I fix it? Easy. What I will do, I will switch to stamp tool, clone stamp tool. I will bring size of my clone stamp tool down. I will click and hold my option key and I will pick source next to number 7, just like that. And after that, I will release my key and I will paint just like that. I will select source next to number 7 and I will fix imperfection. Now I need to fix inside my number 7. How I can do this? Same, guys. I will click and hold my option key. I will pick clone source next to reflection I would like to remove, just like that, and I will paint over just like that. And again, guys, don't stress out if you clearly can see now that I'm making mistakes. I can fix anything I like in Adobe Photoshop. Adobe Photoshop, as we all know, it's super powerful application. Just like that. Of course, guys, you can spend more time to make it more perfect. Just like that. And look at this. We don't have any unwanted reflection. Next step, you know me, I don't like this dark spots. I didn't have a big enough softbox behind my subject, so I have this dark space. What I will do, I will select it and I will move it to the side, just like that. And same in this way, in this side, just like that. I don't care a lot about particular this size because I will crop my image. Now, you know me, guys. You know me very well. I will go to camera raw filter just like that. Here I will increase exposure, guys, slightly. Don't overdo. You need to keep to take to consideration sides of your bottle. I will increase contrast. I will increase highlight slightly. And I will move slightly, guys, slightly. I will remove my shadow slider to the right. Same with whites, and I will bring blacks slider slightly to the left. I will increase clarity. I will increase texture and maybe a little bit exposure, just like that. And I will click OK. This is my image, and definitely I need to a little bit crop it. You can crop your image using a crop tool, just like that, or let's do this. Let's crop it just slightly. And click OK. Now I have one imperfections in here. My bottle is slightly crooked, just leaning to the right. What I will do? Yes, right. Guys, I will click on my move tool. I will unlock my layer. I will slightly resize it in a way I like. And I will rotate it slightly, guys, not too much. And just like this, voila, our image is ready. We can bring our bottle slightly up. So you can submit. Do you play with the sliders in Camera Raw, or you have it's up to you, Igor. It's up to you. You can do whatever you like. It's your personal preferences. By the way, you can adjust everything. What you can adjust anything in Lightroom Classic. Anything what I'm doing in Camera Raw, you can adjust in Lightroom Classic, and after that you can bring your image into Photoshop. You even can remove highlights in Adobe Lightroom, but it will take a little bit more time. So it's up to you, particular in this image. It's up to you guys. So feel free to do anything you like in Adobe Lightroom Classic instead of Camera Raw in Adobe Photoshop. Basically, it's the same. Now, you can submit this image in to Adobe Stock. You can send this image to your client. It's up to you. But as I promised, I would like to show to you one caveat and one trick. I'm sure you will like it. Here in Adobe Photoshop, I have plugin. I have installed plugin, the Pixelsquid plugin. I will show to you right now Pixelsquid website. I'm using Pixelsquid for the day they released. They went live, and I'm super happy. I'm basically using a pixel 3D object from Pixelsquid every day with everything. Hi Terry, with everything. And here, guys, what you need to do, you need to download Pixelsquid plugin into your Photoshop, and you're ready to go. It's not free. It's about, I believe, $150 per year. But guys, it's if you can afford it, I highly recommend you. It's amazing. And by the way, they don't pay me. It's just my personal opinion, and I'm extremely happy with everything I see in Pixelsquid website. So in a search area, I just typed whiskey, and look at this. Pixelsquid displayed me all 3D items related to whiskey. By the way, they have editorial 3D object. If you would like to sell your image after you will compose it, or you will add any 3D object to your project and you planning to sell it, don't use editorial, just uncheck it. And you can see our red check mark. That means I already did add all these objects into my plugin in Photoshop. How you can add? You can click on any example. Let me click on anything. You can click on this 3D object. Pixelsquid will redirect you to separate page where you need to give Pixelsquid just a few seconds to load this object, and after that you can rotate it to preview, and after you will be happy, you can add it to your Lightbox. You can treat Lightbox as libraries. After you will add it, example, to demo library, just like that. I will close my Pixelsquid plugin web page. I will open my plugin. I will refresh it, and just like this, you will see this 3D object already in my Pixelsquid library. I can switch my libraries, but I have opened my demo library. So here, guys, I already downloaded a few whiskey glasses I like a lot. I will click on this 3D object directly in Pixelsquid plugin, and just like that, Pixelsquid will add this 3D object into your opened document. You can rotate your 3D object directly in Pixelsquid plugin, and you can preview it. If you're happy with everything, example, I'm happy with position, I think so, I will bring size down of this 3D object. I will bring it close to my whiskey bottle, up for a little bit on the side, just like that, and I will click OK. Now I think I need to be a little bit more rotate, just like that, and I'm happy. I'm happy with everything, but we have some little imperfections. Here we have our 3D object in low resolution. We can fix it directly in the same location. Pixelsquid plugin just switch from a low resolution to high resolution, and just like that. Also, Pixelsquid plugin gives you options with shadows. You can uncheck shadows, so you will not have shadows under your 3D object, or you can leave shadow as it is. By default, shadows are always on, and particularly in this image, I like my shadows just like that. Sometimes, like in this image, I would like to add a little bit more contrast to my 3D object. What I can do, I will go to window, I will click on adjustments, just like that. And here I have opened my adjustment panel. I will click probably on curves. Let's see. In properties panel, I will specify that I would like to apply my adjustment only to the layer below. So I would like to apply my adjustment only to the whiskey glass, not to the whiskey bottle. So I will click on this beautiful icon, add a clipping mask, just like that. And what I will do, maybe I will make my just slightly. I will make bottom of my glass slightly darker, just like this. And I'm happy. So guys, let me close all my panels. Look at this. Now we have our beautiful product shot. And if you will ask me why, Victoria, why I need to download 3D object from Pixelsquid plugin if I can buy whiskey glass and I will have no problems. I will show to you one thing. As you can see, I bought, you can see it, yes. I bought even a set of whiskey glasses for my this shot, but I didn't use it. I'm planning to use it next week. Problem is, yes, I bought it at Ross. It cost only $5.99, but if your client will be happy only with one style of glass, it's perfect. You can buy and you can shoot it all over and over and over for many, many, many years. But what if your client doesn't know what he or she wants, or your client sent you this bottle of whiskey, you shot it in your studio, you sent this product back to your let me switch you 1 second, guys, just like that. I didn't show you. So this is whiskey glass I was talking about. So your client sent you his or her product. You shot it and you send product back to your client. And after that, your client called you and said, Victoria, I changed my mind. I would like to add some whiskey glass, but I don't know which one. And so do I need to send you back my product? And it will take more time and I have deadline and everything like that. Your client will love you a lot if you will say, no, you don't have to send me anything back. I will give you a few examples, a few different choices you can have. Example, you can have this whiskey glass, or which I can add to my photo I shot for you months ago. Or you can use example, this whiskey glass. So I will send you a few examples and a few choices, and it's up to you which one you would like to use. Your client will definitely love you a lot. He or she will appreciate what you did for them, and they will be back to you for their next project. So maybe a little bit bigger, just like that. Let's do a little bit bigger, but it's shot glass, so it should be smaller, just like that. And I will add a switch from low resolution to high resolution, just like this. And you can send two Yes, you can do, you can add, you can do, Renee, everything. And I will stream about this later on in my separate stream. And by the way, guys, example, you positioned your this whiskey glass in front of your bottle, but your client said, you know, I don't like up in front of my glass. I would in front of my bottle. I would like to on the side because I don't want to cover any text, even if this shot glass transparent. So anyways, or I want to position it on the left side of bottle or behind my bottle. So you will send to your client different choices and your client will love you a lot. So guys, this why I highly recommend you to use Pixelsquid. And by the way, let me open Pixelsquid plugin again. You are welcome, Renee. Let me open Pixelsquid plug again. This web page and example, I will type spring is coming, just like that. And look at this. Pixelsquid will display all 31 seconds. And here, as you can see, you can Pixelsquid displayed 5 pages of 3D objects related to spring. Let me close it. Okay, Terry, do you mean about how if I would like to add reflection to the glass? Do you mean a whiskey reflection or any other reflection? If you are talking about whiskey reflection, I will do it in easiest way. So what I will do, I will select part of this whiskey bottle, which is same high as as my glass. I will copy it. Now I will deselect it. I will paste it. I will position it somewhere here, maybe just like that, and above my glass, and I will add clipping mask just like this. And after that, what I will do, I will bring opacity of my reflection down. I will go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. It's too much. Just like that. Maybe a little bit. Just like that. And I will click OK. You can add more visible reflection or less visible reflection. If you will add example, let me undo Gaussian blur. If you would like to add more visible reflection, so I will specify a value for a radius about 4, about, let's see, 3.0. I will click OK. I will add a layer mask to my reflection. I will switch to my brush, any brush you are more comfortable with soft edges, with black color on it. I will bring opacity of my brush down to 59, and I will just paint a little bit at the edge just to make it more elegant transition between reflection and under the glass. Okay, we can do it too, Terry. And you know that. You do this all the time. So what I will do, I will duplicate this layer, my glass layer. Let me just like. I will duplicate my glass layer. I will click on first glass layer, not copy. First, I will switch back. Yes, I will switch back to my move tool, just like that. You know what? Not smooth tool. I will switch to transform. not like this. 1 second, guys. I will switch it to, I always having problems with this. Vertical. I will size it, bring it down just like this. And now, guys, you can position it like this, but I don't like it. What I will do, my personal preference. First of all, I will bring size of my layer down just like that. And now I would like to adjust this side because it's not like in real life. You will not see this in real life, that those edges more down than I prefer to them. So what I will do, I will go to edit. I will go to transform, warp, just like that. After that, I will go to in the options bar and I will click on split the warp vertically, just like that. I will click once in here and I will do same to the other side, and maybe just like that, maybe this part, not like that. I will move it a little bit up. I will fix imperfection just in a second. And now I would like to bring this side down. So what I will do, I will click on same thing, warp, just like that, and I will bring it slightly down. Guys, you need to spend a little bit more time, of course, to make it perfect, because it's slightly difficult image because we have all reflections and everything. And now I will bring size opacity of this layer more down, just like that, and just like this. And also, guys, you can move this this reflection a little bit under your whiskey glass, just like this, and that's it. I always use warp with my reflections, and just like this, guys. And look at this. Let me zoom out, I'm sorry, and look at this. Your client will be super happy, trust me. So, guys, this is what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you next Wednesday. By the way, next Wednesday I will retouch your images. I will post the link on my social media platform, so you can submit your images and I will retouch them live with you next Wednesday, guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate all your time, and guys, I appreciate all your support. Thank you so much. Love ya, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. You're welcome.